right, and that's us online. Cool. All right, so we are not playing our normal game tonight because we're a man down. So we're going to do something different. We're going to backtrack a little bit. Some time ago, we did a one-shot with goblins. And those goblins that you guys played were terrible and nasty and awful goblins, super overpowered. But one thing they did while they were doing all their terrible things was they summoned a Starbucks from the real world into this world. And so you were all the employees of that Starbucks. So, let me paint a scene. The four of you are working at the Starbucks, in Southern California. And you're just doing your Starbucks stuff, whatever. Suddenly, an out-of-control tanker truck is speeding down the highway, right? It's hitting cars, knocking them out of the way, and it's headed straight right for the Starbucks, right?
Okay.
The truck careens into the Starbucks and explodes. Or at least that's what it seems like. The next thing you guys know, you're like just in a weird location. It doesn't look like California anymore. It looks like kind of a swamp. All the buildings look like old as dirt that you can see out of the window. But you all guys went out back recently and smoked some out-of-date weed. And so you're not sure if
Is there
this
an
isn't...
expiration date on it?
Yeah, there's no such thing as out-of-date weed.
You drank some out-of-date... Look, someone got it from the dispensary where it was legal and it had an expiration date.
There's no out-of-date weed.
Are there out-of-date cigarettes?
No, I don't think there's out-of-date
Yeah,
cigarettes.
I'm sure there are stale as crap cigarettes that are out of date. If you smoke a pack of cigarettes from 20 years ago, those are some out-of-date cigarettes.
Actually, it'll probably get you high.
Yeah. So anyways, you smoked some bad weed. And so you're not sure if what you're seeing is just not the weed messing with you.
Weed.
While you guys are in
It was
there...
left in a wet container.
I don't know if
I
we
found
can...
it in my mom's closet.
Yeah. If it was your mom's closet, it might have been like that weed that was like laced with PCP, from the 70s. Anyways, some weird looking people come in, and you guys just kind of assume they're cosplayers. They look like goblins.
Look, Night Shift is here.
Right, they look like goblins, but you just assume they're cosplayers. Two of them get drinks from you. They're kind of rude, and they talk kind of weird. And they just kind of are generally messing around. One of them is says some weird stuff, and you all feel extremely hungry afterwards. They mess around for a while and they leave. You guys are just getting hungrier and hungrier. You have to assume that it's the weed making you so hungry.
That's my secret.
Yeah.
I'm always hungry.
Also, you notice some people running down the street, just on fire. And there seems to be a lot of commotion, and you can hear a lot of screaming and just general chaos going on outside of the Starbucks. Let's get to know some of the people that are in the Starbucks.
Sounds like Apple released a new iPhone.
Yeah.
We are in California after
Yeah.
all, except we're not.
Yeah, well, you think you might be. I don't know.
Exactly.
Denny, what's your character?
My character's name is Fabian Delgado.
Oh my.
What's he look like?
Well, I'm 423 pounds. Very hungry. And that table's starting to look pretty tasty.
Yeah. Also, Galactic Kitten says it's just a normal day at Starbucks. Probably. Particularly in California. All right, what about Fabian here?
Well, I don't have much hair. I don't get out in the sun much.
Like
I
on your whole
play League
body
of
or just on your head?
No one's been around my full body.
Okay.
I play League of Legends, so I have pasty white skin from always being inside.
For sure.
Even though I'm Hispanic of descent.
Yeah, no. Listen, I mean, some of us are from Hispanic descent and are pretty pale because we try to not go outside. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, cool. Also, you all feel a little different since the scenery outside changed. Fabian, you feel as though you could easily retrieve things from inside of you. I know that's weird to say, but
Maybe I can find that sandwich from earlier.
yeah. Cool. How old's Fabian?
I'm 46.
And how long have you worked at Starbucks?
45 years.
And you've never moved up? Just a regular barista?
Yeah, when you get at your job, I guess.
Yeah. Cool. Also, for our listeners, I just would like to officially let you know the name of tonight's show. It's Barisekai Adventure. The time my coffee shop got warped to a fantasy dimension by deranged goblins.
And that's the abridged title.
Yeah, well, all isekai have to have long titles, especially
There's
a Barisekai.
exactly 134 more words in the Spanish version.
Oh, and look, Kristen's in here too.
Oh, nice.
Pretty What's up?
Oh, first, hi.
All right. So, anything else about Fabian we need to know?
Yes. Since I was a young child, I have trained myself in the way of the sword by watching kung fu movies.
I've got God and anime on my side.
You don't even know.
Nice. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna move on. Amanda, tell me about your character.
Okay, so it's Janet with 2 T's.
Yeah, of course.
It looks like Tanit, but it's spelled Janet, and that's my art.
Damn it,
Because it's poetry on the cups, and people don't understand how I spell their name, but it makes sense to me
Of course.
because it's art.
All right, cool. And how old is Janet?
19.
19. How long have you been working at Starbucks?
I don't know. I don't care.
Cool. Yeah. What's Janet's goal in life? Life ambition.
I don't know. Like, to not work here, I guess.
She's doing an awesome job. Cool.
Great.
Do we need anything else about Janet?
I like to fuck with the customers.
Cool.
Pot's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Also, I have a lot of tribal tattoos that definitely are not what I was told that they said.
Oh yeah, of course, sure. Yeah. I think actually, Janet feels as though if she wished hard enough, those tattoos could leap off of her body and come to her aid.
I mean, maybe that sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah. So as a side note, your character will have a special power, and your new isekai power is, living tattoo, I guess.
I'm gonna go take a nap in the back on top of some coffee bags.
Cool. Yeah. Well, the goblins also didn't pay.
I don't think I get paid enough to care if they paid.
Yeah.
I don't pay for the coffee here.
Cool. All right. Any more musings about Janet?
Janet's just kind of useless. But Janet thinks Janet's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm not gonna speak in third person for Janet though, so.
Janet with 2 T's.
She's not that far. Yeah, Tanit.
Yeah.
Tanit if you're cool.
All right, Joel. Tell me about your character.
Well, my character is Katie, and she's really pissed off because my father made me work at this fucking place if I wanted the goddamn Mercedes for my 21st birthday. So the 2 hours that I work a week is bullshit. The only good thing about it is all the free coffee and pot.
Yeah, down with capitalism.
I hate this shit. Every time I ask for something, I just get it, and this time Daddy's being an asshole.
Yeah. What does Daddy
Dad
do?
sounds like a dick.
What does Daddy do for a living?
I don't know. He does like this shit called trading or something. I don't fucking care.
Does he work?
Sells me drugs.
It's like I think he cuts down trees. He's something about hedge funds. Or
Yeah, he's a logger. He
Works
cuts
with hedges.
hedges down or something.
I think
Cool.
Janet would ask for her dad's number, except he doesn't have a man bun and like no place to live except for a couch.
Yeah. So Janet's pretty used to getting her way.
I mean,
I'm not Janet,
Yeah.
but Katie.
Katie?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really used to getting my way. I am
Okay.
so sick and tired of when these damn customers complaining all the time. What about me?
Yeah.
I wish they would just shut up and go away.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think Katie has an isekai power too. It's the power of compulsion. There was a was it Heroes? One of the characters Heroes, like basically she told people to do stuff and they would do it.
No, that was the Netflix one, man.
Was it?
Yeah, Umbrella Academy.
Oh yes, Umbrella Academy. That's right.
Yep, she
Yeah.
would whisper. She's like, "I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
a secret," and then they would do it.
Yeah. So Katie has like basically that power,
Okay.
but unknowingly, right? So
Right.
like, you don't know you have it. So okay, cool. And what? Anything else about Katie?
I think you got the idea.
Yeah, of course.
So
All right.
pretty.
James,
Fabian's so gross.
tell me about Gary, the human slug.
Smells like
No.
fucking onions.
Punish me more.
I hate them all. I hate all of you here. I'm tired of working here for the last 23 years. I'm
Oh, is
40
Gary the manager?
Yes, Gary is the manager. I hate them all. I don't know how I'm even here. I smelled some weed out back. I'm going to fire him fucking all. I swear I'm going to fire him. I am 5'2" and I'm always pissed off. And I work out all the time. So I'm a very muscly person.
Yeah.
But yet I'm only 5'2".
Okay, yeah, for sure.
They don't do their job. I'm going to fire every one of them. These interviews are over. We need to stop talking about whatever we're doing.
I literally had a flash of the manager from frickin' Waiting.
And all I could think of was that my character would probably like be busting out a Sharpie and in the bathroom be like, Gary sucks dong.
Yeah,
And I swear to God, I heard her say she doesn't care about people paying. I swear to God, they're not.
I'm
My
gonna
bonus goes bad. I'm killing them all.
I'm gonna bet that Gary actually doesn't get to hire the employees. That like some corporate person hires the employees and just puts them
Oh,
in the
he's
store.
like a
Oh.
nobody.
He's like low tier management. Yeah.
I know
We're the
someone like
trainee
that.
store. I've been training for years.
Yeah, Gary doesn't have the power to fire or hire anyone. He's just in charge.
And he's always angry
Yeah.
at them.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So. Yep. So I feel like Gary's special isekai power is just gonna be super strength, right? I mean that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
He's a berserker. He just rages.
He
I am
is.
a berserker, actually.
He has the roid strength. Cool. All right. So yeah, man, you guys are all in the Starbucks and the weird, goblin, cosplayers, quotation marks, came in, drank some coffee, and then left, and everyone's just starving now. And also they're screaming outside. About that time, a giant crash comes down, and the sort of leftmost part of the Starbucks gets crushed, and then what lifts up looks like a giant platypus foot as it goes by,
I'm not cleaning that up.
and then you see
Gary's
general
gonna be
screaming.
mad.
What the fuck did you put in this weed, Fabian?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got it from my mom's closet.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, my queen. I won't bring you any more bad weed.
What in the hell was that? What is
Oh,
going
fuck,
on?
Gary.
What is going on? What are you guys doing out here? What are you guys doing out here?
I
What-
don't know. There's something outside. I need a fucking coffee.
I told you can't drink any more free coffee.
You told me the last time I showed you my ass I could have as much coffee as I want, so I'll have as much coffee as I want,
You
fucking
need to
Gary.
stop talking about that. Nobody in here heard that, or I'll fire you all.
Do you have pictures?
Fabian, you need to shut up.
I swear I'm gonna kill myself. I swear. gonna kill them all. I'm gonna kill them all. Did those guys? Did those cosplayers pay? I saw them on the cameras. I saw them. Did they pay? Did anybody get money?
Oh.
Gary, I think there's a bigger
no.
problem.
The answer is no, because I didn't see you open the cash register at all. I didn't see you take anything.
Also, one of them got behind the counter and like started like dumping whipped cream into their mouth.
Gary, listen. I don't know if you'll believe me, but I've had extensive training.
I hate you so much. Yes, what is it?
That little cosplayer was doing whippets in the back.
I think we've been isekai'd. We're in the middle of a swamp.
I don't
that was a
care
platypus.
about your woogie boogie, cartoonish, iso kayo, whatever food.
It's League of Legends!
Guys, I don't know what to tell you, but like I just tried to Instagram and shit, and like my fucking phone's not working.
You're not supposed to be using your phone at work time.
I'm telling
Fuck you, Gary. You said I could do whatever I want.
Okay, whatever.
So about that time,
You're somewhere else.
I'm going back in the back.
about that time, what looked like moles with wings, mole bats, start swarming into the thing, and they start trying to attack you. What do
Guys,
you want
there's
to do?
fucking dogs with wings.
I want to
Hey
find
Gary,
the
don't
nearest,
mess up my coffee nest back there.
I want to find the nearest long metal instrument I can.
Oh
Oh
god.
man, I posit that you carry a samurai sword with you all the time.
I run into the back to my locker and get my samurai sword.
I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity for getting your locker open quickly.
All right.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna say, someone like you, bud, you'd be carrying around your own samurai sword.
Gary wouldn't let him carry it around in the store.
That's
No.
four.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a hot minute. In fact, a mole bat comes in and starts like attacking you while you're doing that.
Smell good.
So which one damage? Look at that. One damage as the mole bat's just like on you, just trying to get you. All right, cool. So a mole bat's attacking Fabian in the back. What's Janet doing?
Well, I guess can I like fashion one of the coffee maker parts like into something that does like steam damage? What would I roll on for that?
I guess intellect.
Oh, this gonna be bad. Hey, maybe not.
What the fudge?
Shit.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah. So yeah, Janet, you artsy your way into a steam cannon.
I have
All
a
right.
DeviantArt account.
Yeah. That's gonna take you a minute, right? You have to like assemble it. So
Sure,
while Janet's
yeah.
like messing with the so Gary, Janet's like disassembling the Frappuccino machine, which is very expensive. What are you saying?
Hey, Janet.
Do you want a face full of steam today, Gary? Is that what you want?
Janet,
How are we supposed to fight these fucking things, man?
give me a moment. I'll be right fucking back.
Gary goes back into his office. What's Katie doing?
Katie is going to use her compulsion by going, God damn it, Tanit, Janet, whatever. Fucking kill one of these things. It's pissing me off.
All right.
And I'm going to roll for compulsion.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that's on charisma.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, Tanit's going to do it for me.
Yeah. So Janet,
Sure.
you feel compelled to like attack one of the mole bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's flying around me.
Yeah. So
Only me.
roll an attack.
Okay,
roll
so
your
if I'm
2d6.
using this, if I'm using the like basically the steam gun, what does that roll on?
It's still your basic attack roll. I guess that'd be on your dex.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. And then for damage, you can do 2d6 worth of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scalding damage, 11.
Cool. So now what happens though, right? Because you got the 7. When you fire off the steam cannon, the pressure is it's just too great for the whole thing to hold. So it does hit the mole bat, but it also explodes on you, right? And so when the machine itself explodes, you take 4 damage. The mole bat, it like scalds its wings and it falls to the ground and it just starts writhing on the ground and squeaking and making terrible noises.
Oh, that was gross.
Sure. Gary, you walk out of the back. She's just exploded the cappuccino machine.
You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter. You're gonna pay for that, by the way. Okay, what the hell is going on? Oh,
Maybe I should just let these things eat you.
oh, honey, they can't eat me. Oh. So, what the hell are those?
Exactly.
Gary, we have rats. Kill them or something. Shit.
Fine. Since you lazy shits can't do anything
Look,
correctly.
I did the thing to one of them.
Oh yes, Les, please destroy the whole
God,
fucking
you're the worst manager I've ever
store we
fucking had.
have. Since the whole story, yeah, because I am the only manager you have.
Can I be running
Man,
out
you're
of the
the
back
worst.
haphazardly with my sword now?
Yeah, you're well. Gary's doing what Gary's doing, and as he's doing it, you're running forward. So Gary, are you taking
Gary!
an action?
I'm coming.
Yes, I'm just going to jump into the air and grab one of the mole bats and slam it into the ground.
Yeah, roll strength.
With all my overpowered strength. Oops. And it is okay. Yeah,
Cool.
my little legs didn't jump as high as I wanted them.
Yeah,
to.
roll a d20 for your damage.
Good lord. Yeah, that could have been better than that.
Yeah,
but okay.
yeah, cool. I mean, you slam it on the ground, and you definitely damages it, and then it like kind of starts scurrying away on its sort of like legs, and as it's scurrying away, what is Fabian doing?
Fabian's gonna run towards where Katie is and try and take a swipe at anything that's near her.
Yeah. So the one that Janet like steam blasted is just like writhing on the ground and making terrible noises. Later, Bernie.
Bye, Bernie.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Ah. I'm exhausted from running.
Yeah, you definitely are, right? Yeah, I mean,
He's
you
just extremely winded.
you take a swing and you miss the bat and hits the ground, and then it like ricochets off the ground and comes back and hits you in the face. So the back end of the sword hits you square in the face. And you take 4 damage from that.
Oh God, I forgot to do my stretches.
Yeah.
All that training went to waste.
So yeah, still more bats flying in and out and like trying to attack you guys. Janet, the one that was attacking Fabian followed him out and then like started going after you. What are you doing?
What is my tattoo roll on?
That's weird. So let's see. I guess it's like spell casting maybe. So maybe on wisdom.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basically, you're
On the outside, before something actually happens, it looks really stupid and really lame. Like I'm super concentrating on my skin. It looks like I'm just zoning out and like stoned.
Yeah.
And then something actually happens.
Yeah.
I'm
So
like,
yeah, the
"Whoa!"
tattoos start raising off of your body, and they
Are you guys seeing this shit?
they take what do you want to take with the ship? Like claws, or what do you want to do?
So you know what might be interesting, because I told you that a lot of them were like names or like symbols, and I
Yeah.
have no idea what they are.
Sure.
Tell me something funny, and we'll turn it into a power.
Okay. Cool. I mean, one of them is a razor sharp banana.
but banana rings. They're like the batarangs, the boomerang things.
Sure.
They shoot outwards from your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you can shoot out the banana rings, so yeah, your success. So then just roll. Let's roll. Let's roll a d10 of damage.
Okay. 5 damage.
Cool. Or 6, because you rolled 2 d10s. The 6 is first. We'll take the 6.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that it rolled twice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, the one that was coming after you, you slice off one of its wings and it drops to the ground, and then then it kind of starts like also sort of like running around in circles, and it's like bleeding. It's making terrible screeching noises.
I collect the wing, and I'm like, I'm keeping that.
Okay. What's Katie doing?
I'm gonna assume that that thing running in circles is near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Oh my fucking god, get this thing away from me. Holy shit. And I'm gonna take a huge kick at it.
All right.
I'm gonna go with strength on that one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be terrible. Yeah, that did go well.
What kind of shoes are you wearing?
Oh, you know, the worst kind.
Like heels?
Like heels, platformy looking fucking things.
Yeah.
Because it's never worked a day in my life, so.
Yeah, you when you kick at it, you break the bottom, you break the heel off that shoe, and it causes you to fall over and hit your head on the counter as you're coming down.
Oh my god!
You take 5 damage as you bash your head on the way down to the ground. What's Gary up to?
What happened to that one that I smashed?
I'm gonna fucking sue this place, Gary.
It's
You just
scurrying
slipped
away.
and fell.
Maybe you should be wearing our non-slip shoes like I told you before. Not my problem. Also, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, what happened to that one?
It's scurrying away.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it by its wings and try to just rip it completely apart.
Yeah, go ahead. Strength roll.
Obviously, that's not happening either today.
Yeah. So as soon as you grab it by the wings, it it sprays you with like a musk, and it just gets all over you. It smells like, 5-day-old dog crap soaked in vinegar, and mold growing on it. Right. That's
I'm
what
gonna
it smells
fucking throw up.
like. And the smell
like
just causes you to drop
Fabian.
it on the ground, and then it keeps trying to scurry, and then it just keeps scurrying away.
You smell like my stepdad.
Yep.
Smell like Fabian when he didn't shower for like the 3 fucking days. Oh
About
my God.
this time,
We were having a tournament.
about this time, someone just runs into the building, completely on fire, just screaming and running, and then they're running around the building, trying to figure out how to put themselves out of fire.
Holy shit, guys, he's really hot.
Fucking California drought.
What is this crap all over me? It's disgusting. I'm gonna vomit. I'm so angry yet confused.
What is Fabian doing?
Katie, no! I must use my ultimate technique. I must focus my ki into my blade. I'm gonna use sword magic.
Please yell Bankai.
I'm gonna use sword magic, and let's see if it works before I yell Bankai. It works! Bankai!
Oh my god.
My sword is now a magical sword. It does an extra extra +1 damage, and I get 3 holds.
You didn't yell Bankai.
He did say Bankai.
Okay.
He did.
He did say Bankai.
Slippy says that they had to suckle 4 penises and 1 tit and almond balls to join today, and they hope we appreciate it. But they
We
might
do
have done it for fun.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
I remember
we
being
appreciate
one
the
of those
sacrifice
balls.
for sure. All right, cool. So you've got your Bankai sword. Go ahead. I mean, do you want to take an action with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately spend one of those holds to deal my damage to an enemy within near range.
Okay.
That's going to be the one she just tried to curb stomp.
Okay. The one she slipped and fell and hit her head on.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So that's a D10. 10 plus 1 damage.
Yeah. I mean, you'll squish it all over the place. But you know what, Katie? Can you roll a Defy Danger with your dex for me?
Sure. This is gonna be spectacular.
Cool. So Fabian stomps something and squishes it, and you go to move out of the way, and it doesn't get a lot of the guts on you, but a little bit of guts get on you though.
This is fucking gross. Fabian, go get a goddamn cloth and wash it off.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna grab the nearest cloth and start trying to wipe her feet.
So Janet, all this is going on. What are you doing? There's a person on fire in the building too. Just gonna point that out.
Should I try to put them out with coffee?
I mean, it's whatever Janet would do.
Yeah, she wouldn't think
She
about
would let
it.
him burn.
She probably would. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep attacking the fucking flying rat things. So.
Yeah.
I know that this is stupid, but because it's a bard and I don't want to do music or art like I typically do, it's going to be writing. So she's going to write on one of the Starbucks cups and toss it. And that's going to be like the screaming, you know, it goes to 11 and stuff like that.
Right.
So I yell out to the animal, you know, like, what's your name? And then like, I don't care. And like draw a random symbol on the cup. So.
What's your name? Tony!
What's your name?
Fuck you, Tony. Yeah. So, Metal Hurlant. Rolling that. It happens,
Nice.
and on an 11.
So, also while you're doing that, Slippy, Danny wants to know when you're going to shake it for them because they thought they were on Chatterbait.
Well, you know, I'm gonna shake it at about 11:45.
Okay.
Whether we're still in this game or not. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could like pull up a shirt and show some, you know, some nip.
Yep, thanks a lot.
Find the nip. There it
There it
is.
is.
I knew that was happening. I hope they ban you for this, Mike.
It's
Brazil loves my nips.
I don't know what the rules are on males not having the shirts on.
9 points of cup damage, by the way.
And 2 points of psychological.
So
Maybe.
so Janet, okay, yeah. So you rolled. It goes to 11. You did 10 damage, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you throw the cup at it, and the cup, like, I don't know, it like hits it and it like at just the right frequency to cause it to sort of vibrate and then just like all over the place. Right?
Great.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
So yeah, at this point, the only mole rat left in the building is the one that's scurrying away from Gary. Katie, what are you doing? You know, Fabian's trying to brush all this, like, you know, this the little bit of schmutz you got on you off. What are you doing?
I'm literally just gonna be like, God damn it, Gary, I'm so sick of this place. It's fucking gross. I fucking quit. And I'm gonna walk out the front opening of the building.
I'm gonna immediately follow her.
So there's a guy running around on fire.
I don't care.
Cool.
Oh, he's dead to us.
Cool. Gary, what are you doing?
Telling him to get the fuck out of my store, and I'm smashing this mole rat thing into a million pieces by slamming my fist into it over and
Wait,
over again while screaming, I fucking hate all of these.
Can you yell no smoking?
So I scream, no smoking over and over. Let's roll and see how this goes. We'll roll it on stream. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen.
All right, cool.
So, what do you want me to roll on the damage?
Yeah, I mean, you're super strong. So just roll a d20.
Yeah, this thing is dead.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
is
you like
beyond
pulverize it into mist. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Name drop.
you do misjudge like how like much you needed to hit it, so you overhit it, and you do
I
like
would expect.
hurt your hand on the like the floor because you punched so hard and you put a crater in the floor, and so you take just a mild bit of damage because you punched a little too hard and hurt yourself. 2 damage.
Okay.
Yep. And so Fabian and Katie, the guy who's on fire is like running right around the entrance, and you're having trouble getting out because he's in the way. Fabian, what are you doing?
My lady, should I cut him out of our path?
No, this motherfucker needs to get out of my fucking way. I quit. Move. and I'm gonna roll for persuasion to move the guy on fire.
Okay.
Yep.
So the guy just like stops and he looks at you and he says, "Oh my bad. Here, come this way." And he puts his hand on your shoulder and he burns
God
you
damn
for
it,
like
that
just
hot.
a second. So you do take 6 fire damage. But then
You know
he,
what? I'm
Danger,
gonna
you
spend
piece of
my
shit.
other
Always
sword magic
bats.
hold to block that.
okay. And then he like excuses himself out of your way and then just starts running in like the opposite direction.
Danny, did you just say you stopped that damage?
Yes.
Is there a roll for that or something? Or
No,
Oh, you
it's
gotta hold.
spending my hold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. All right.
I thought I told y'all to get him out of the store.
Fuck you, Gary. You just broke the fucking floor, you idiot. Go and look. I'm just gonna walk out.
So Janet, this burning guy's running around. Fabian and Katie are leaving. Gary's just yelling about everything. What do
I
you do?
literally pick up a table and throw it at them as they're walking out the door because they're on my nerves.
roll
I
for
hate y'all.
roll for-
Don't come back.
roll for throwing the
I'm gonna
table.
sue this fucking store. I swear to God, I'm gonna own you.
God, I hope this kills you instantaneously. What do you want me to roll on?
Roll dex because you're tossing it.
Wow. Also, I think I figured out who my character is.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes
Awesome.
sense.
It's still
Yeah.
still the same. Yeah, that's a 12.
Yeah.
It's a 12 on throwing the table
yeah.
across the I
Um,
hope it smashes out.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the table's. I mean, at 12, it's gonna hit you guys. So
Sorry.
the table comes right at you. So I'll give you the opportunity to roll Defy Danger to have the damage. Go ahead and roll a d20, Gary.
I don't want to kill them.
Yeah, well, you threw the table.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Hey.
see, that ain't too bad.
So you guys roll Defy Danger.
Nope.
Katie takes the full thing. What about Fabian?
I'm gonna use
8
my
damage.
strength to defy the danger.
Couldn't you just absorb it into your body?
Well, that's what it is.
8. I
Um,
managed to eat half of the table.
yeah, so you'll have the damage. So you eat your half of the table, and then the other half of it kind of like catches you a little bit, but then hits like Katie head on. Katie, you just get hit in the back by a table.
I'm gonna stand up and scream, "Eat a dick, Gary!" And that's gonna roll a 10. So go eat a dick, Gary.
Well, I guess I'm gonna eat my own.
So
There's a guy on fire with a nice crispy
Gary, you
one.
feel compelled to
Oh my God, he's gonna
eat the fire dick. Janet, what are you doing?
I'm over here, you fire dick,
Just
man.
observing at this point because, like, are we out of
Gary
combat
just
except
ate a
for
roasted
Gary?
Wheatie.
Yeah.
No.
Gary's now in combat with a man with a flaming dick.
Should I just start chanting like Gary sucks dog?
Sure. So yeah, Gary, you feel for some reason absolutely compelled to like eat the fire penis.
It's just gonna cause me pain when I eat this.
Yeah,
fire
it
dick.
is for sure.
Okay, that's gonna initialize me to be enraging. So
Yeah.
like some really bad stuff is gonna happen now that I'm enraged.
So you take 1 fire dick damage in your mouth.
Yep. So,
It's the best thing that's ever happened.
now that oh my gosh.
That's right, you fucking pervert. It serves you right.
Oh my God.
Gary, dog.
And then what does Gary do?
Well, I guess now that he's been angered and now he has taken damage for once, he's gonna. Now I'm raging.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why I'm raging. And we're not even in combat,
Maybe it's
but
a
it's happened.
You're
You know,
angry and you
maybe
killed
it's
a
a-
man on fire.
maybe it's a fire rager.
So now that I'm literally uncontrollably, well, I'm not uncontrollably raging. So it says basically a rage. I roll on. It says roll con, or it says roll plus con.
Yeah. Okay.
So it says on a let's see, on a hit, add an additional fury, which is I already have 3 fury. And on it's just on a hit, add a fury plus 1. Uh-oh, that music style. Okay. Ongoing to all rolls on strength, dex, or con. On a 7 and 9, your rage will make you reckless and short-sighted whenever you deal damage. You get to choose what collateral damage I do. On a 6, I lose 1 fury, and whatever the GM says. While raging, you have an additional armor equal to my con, which is fucking stupid, by the way. That's dumb.
Just roll it and we'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah,
would
just
a
roll.
2d6
Yeah.
on con?
Yeah.
You mean my plus one? Like, I don't know how that's going to be rolled.
2d6
Like,
with
Literally
your
rolls
Constitution
2d6
pluses.
plus con. And you'll
Plus
figure out
my
how many
actual
holds you
con.
have.
You're the plus number in your con.
Okay, that's where we were going for.
Yeah.
I was like, that's going to be bad. So there you go.
All right. So you're raging. What does it look like? Do you just like you're just eating a bunch of like niacin and you turn like your whole body just turns red and
Yeah, because I just ate a fiery penis.
yeah.
Apparently.
You
Yeah.
got tongue burn.
You have a rager.
See, I mean, you.
So I'm just
Oh my
angry.
God.
I'm just very angry and like
Because you still have this
nothing's
fire dude in front of you. Because I mean, like you kind of like had to like almost wrestle him down to like eat his.
Yes.
Eat his
Well,
fire.
I
Yes,
would
I had to
also
rest him
think
down.
that he doesn't know why he really wanted to eat that dick, so he's
No,
probably
yeah,
really
you have no idea why you
confused,
wanted
too.
to.
Oh yes, well the thing is being confused is also one of my triggers, which would add to fury. So like but since I'm already raging, that doesn't count.
So do you beat the fire dude, or I mean, what do you?
I don't know what I would do in this situation because like I only lose fury when I actually attack anything. So
Right,
for-
but
You can
you-
technically listen to your self-help how to not be angry videos
Yes,
and
yes,
remove
I
some
could,
slowly.
I should just go and listen to my self-help, considering I just ate a penis, and, which made me very angry.
So you're not doing anything else to the fire guy. You're just gonna let him go on now.
Oh, well, he's probably dead. I could grab him and scream at him and ask him why he's here
Yeah, I mean,
and why is he on fire. Well,
maybe-
he's still on fire, right?
Yeah.
Well, I go over and I don't know. Do we have
At
any
least you
water?
put out
around
his
You got coffee?
penis.
We have hot coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure
I
there's-
thought about it.
I mean, you have a sink, but it probably doesn't work because you've been disconnected.
Then
from
I'm
the
going
plumbing.
to take hot coffee and throw it all over him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you do, and it douses the fire. And then because it's also like steaming hot coffee, right? But I guess he doesn't really notice. He's already on fire, right? Well, actually, it probably burned more because like his skin's all charred. So he screams, and then like he realizes he's on a fire, and he's like, "Oh my god! Oh god! I thank you.
I'm
think,
sorry
why,
I ate your
Why
dick.
is that so hot?"
I'm sorry I ate your penis. I have no idea why I did
He
that.
says, "Oh, why would you do that?"
Are you gonna finish him?
No.
He says, "What? This has just been the worst day ever. Oh my god! This, like, people
This
are
is the worst day ever.
people are randomly catching on fire, and then the giant platypus comes, and then it lays an eggs, and then it starts fighting with the mole bats, and it's like the town's on fire, but I don't see any fire except for when people burst into fire, and I don't. This is so weird."
I think the only thing that would make your day, I'm pretty sure, getting your penis off, get eaten off, is the worst
Getting
time
your penis off.
off. Yeah, getting your penis off is the worst thing that
Fucking
could have occurred.
pervert.
I'm gonna throw something else at you.
Is it gone? I just what? Ah!
Yeah, this guy right here fucking gobbled it down. I watched him do it.
I throw up half of a table.
It's
Whoa.
on the ground. So Gary's talking to the man. Fabian and Katie, have y'all walked out the door, or are you still like at the entranceway?
Pretty much at the entrance.
Yeah. Are you walking out now, or are you like?
Yes.
I
And I'm
follow
gonna say,
my lady.
fuck you, Gary.
I'm gonna throw something else at you.
So Janet, Fabian and Katie just walked out the door. What are you doing?
Well, considering that there's like no combat going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know about whether the phone's been disconnected or not, I go into the back to check my phone.
Yeah. I mean, definitely no service for sure.
I get disappointed and just kind of like slump down and start graffitiing the corner with a Sharpie.
Yeah. Cool. Katie, you and Fabian just walked out the door. What are you doing? You see in the sky more mole bats, and as you guys walk out and you look up, just like the guy said, there is a giant, like 50-foot platypus, like ravaging the town, but it's also like fighting and contending with mole rats. And there's like a 20-foot egg in the center of town.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and go back inside the shop. And I'm instantly gonna go, Oh my fucking god, there's like a giant dog or something with a fucking egg that's like 200 fucking feet tall, and all those flying rats are everywhere. I do not know what the fuck's going on.
I thought you quit.
I am a free fucking person and I can walk into any establishment I want, so shut the fuck up,
Not
Gary.
if I tell you you can't be here.
Go outside, Gary. Shut the fuck up and go look at the giant dog.
I overhear
Find
the
out
egg,
What you're talking about? Oh my god, there is a giant egg down here.
and I'm like, ooh, munchies, and I walk outside.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Guys, I knew it.
And
We're Barisekai.
all of your hunger is increasing, by the way.
Yep.
My dreams are coming true.
Didn't expect to fucking see that today.
You said all of our hunger?
Is increasing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
mean,
begin.
if you come back and listen to the show, you'd know why. But
I begin licking my lips and looking at a chair.
The show.
This, like I said, this is a continuation of something that happened before. So you're all hungry for a reason.
I can't remember.
Oh, I do remember.
Well, I wouldn't have known anyway. So
That's true.
yeah. So
But the eggs
I'm
making
gonna
me
eat
hungry.
a chair.
So like I said, there are people running around, they're screaming. I mean, you guys could stick around and do whatever's here, or like you could just like, there's a road leaving out of town. You could probably walk down that if you wanted to.
I want the egg. I'm hungry.
Of course.
Guys, according to all the manuscripts, we're supposed to find the nearest town and get equipped.
This is the nearest town.
We're
What?
gonna need to find the nearest habited town.
what fucking manuscripts are you talking about?
The ancient manuscript passed down by the Japanese.
By the what?
Just believe me. I've been training my whole life for this.
Oh my god.
You know what? Fuck it. What's the worst that could fucking happen today? Bit a guy's dick off for no fucking reason, and there's flying rat things outside. Let's go fuck something up. Whatever.
I'm gonna lean towards Katie and be like, "Don't worry, my lady. I will keep you safe."
Get away from me, you onion-smelling fuck.
Yes, ma'am.
See how nice she really is? She's a bitch.
She's so pretty.
all the pretty ones are bitchy.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are just leaving town. You're like, you know what? Screw this. Well, Janet, are you still gonna go for the egg if everyone else is leaving?
I guess not. There's probably food in another town, so.
Well,
I'm gonna try and put the egg in my body.
What are you?
Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? No. This thing's fucking wrecked my store. I'm gonna fucking kill this thing. Whatever it is.
Well, I guess we're not good. Yeah, I guess
The
he's gonna
giant
kill the
platypus.
platypus, and we gotta go get an egg because I'm craving an omelet.
All right. So you want to take on the platypus then?
This is practical battle experience.
Cool.
Yes, I would assume we are all taking on the
Yeah.
platypus.
So the platypus is
I
fighting
want
with the
egg.
bats. You just want to go up and start attacking it?
The
You're gonna try to
platypus is
tank it.
fighting with the bats.
Yeah.
Oh, so is it a bad platypus? Do we not know this?
You don't know
Uh-oh.
anything. You
Okay,
know there's
well,
a
we're
giant
gonna-
50-foot platypus fighting
There's
with.
a giant 50-foot platypus.
Fighting
Something
with
destroyed.
bats.
Look, these bats. Okay, fine. The bats destroyed my store. I'm gonna kill all the bats.
If
So
we
I-
kill it, we'll get experience points and we can level
the
up.
platypus is
Oh
the
my
one that
God.
stepped on your store, though.
Oh, okay. That's great, but it's also fighting the bats. So I don't know who's who here. So I'm just going to pick up the entire fucking roof, and I'm going to smash everything in the air. I'm just going to sling it.
The roof of the
Gonna sling it.
Starbucks.
Fuck it. It's already busted. What's it matter now?
Okay, yeah. Roll on strength.
Just gonna pick up the whole fucking thing. That's happening all day, and I'm slinging it into the air and killing every bat that is
Hey,
in
roll
the air.
a d20.
I'm killing every.
Yeah, I
that
mean, you take out a pretty sizable chunk of the bats, right? I mean, you
Yes.
just like it hits them and like knocks them out of the air. They all fall to the ground. The platypus like turns, and looks at you, and then like it bares its fangs and starts like turning its body up towards you.
You really want to do this, and what just happened? Okay.
I'm going to use one of my skills. My skill is make history. One time each session, my call, when I make myself part of something bigger than me, like a legendary story of 4 people appearing from nowhere and killing a giant platypus. I roll a dice.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
make this roll. And I failed.
Yeah, you failed.
Nice.
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna need Katie to tell Fabian that he ain't shit.
He ain't shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're such a piece of shit, Fabian. You're always fucking up.
Yes, my queen. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Roll a d6 of psychological damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
does that hurt worse than what my mother says?
Yeah. Janet, what are you doing? The giant platypus is coming for you.
Maybe if I can. Let's do the tattoo again.
Okay.
And that was on intellect,
Wisdom.
wisdom. Okay. Nope, does not happen.
Well, that's only 1d6 really, so maybe you can roll a second d6. So that's an
okay.
8.
So that's
Yeah. So okay. So are you attacking the platypus?
yeah, with the tattoo.
Are you using the bananas? Or are you doing something different?
Let's do something different. Tell me something weird. Let's
Yeah.
see what we
3
do.
tiny velociraptors.
oh my.
Yeah, dinosaur tattoos. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So some tribal shaped velociraptors like leap off of your skin.
But they were poorly done, so they look a little like off.
Yeah. For sure. They look like the you know the sort of like a drawing animation
So it's-
style of Ed, Ed and Eddie, right?
Oh God,
Like that,
So
that
in
style.
other words,
I know what you're gonna say.
it's Jurassic Park just played with the kazoo.
No,
Yes!
it's listen, it's spelled with a T, man. It's Jurassic. Jurassic Park.
Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, these sort of like black tribal Jurassic velociraptors.
And they
go
make
for
the
platypus,
weirdest noise when they attack, like meh.
They're like goats. Yeah, so they run up and like like all bite and scratch at the platypus, and then like roll the d10 of damage.
Okay. Like every time we do a new tattoo, it just comes from a different place.
Yeah. So
5
he takes 5 damage, and it just sort of like looks confused and baffled, and then it like tail swipes the tattoos after a hot minute, and then they sort of like recede back into you, and when it sees them going back to you, it flaps its tail and like hits you with its tail, and you take 2 damage as he like tail whips you. Katie, what do you do?
I'm gonna yell, "Somebody get this fucking dog away from me!" And I'm gonna be pointing at the giant platypus. And I'm just gonna yell as loud as I can.
Okay.
So we'll see if someone gets this dog away from me. No. It doesn't work.
Yeah. One of the people on fire just like runs and tramples all over you. And
Great.
yeah, you take 2 fire damage as you just get knocked over and walked on by a running, flaming person.
Damn it, you fucking assholes!
Gary, what's up?
So the platypus is running at us.
Yeah.
What's near me?
All the people,
Other than-
there's buildings, there's fire, people on fire, I mean, trees.
Where's the platypus and where are we?
I mean, we can posit that you're like over here somewhere, and the platypus
Where?
is trampling all these buildings right over here coming at you.
Okay, so we are where now? I just couldn't see.
Over here.
Okay, we are over here.
Yeah.
And the platypus is over there. And what is this thing?
It's just a dilapidated building.
That's cool. I'm gonna jump up and I'm gonna take this roof off and I'm gonna throw it directly at the platypus.
I mean, why not just swing the whole building?
Well, okay, well I'm just gonna push the entire building over on said platypus, even though he's all the way over here.
Yeah, well, he's like,
Oh, you want me to pick up the whole building?
Yeah, and throw
okay,
it.
I'm gonna pick up the entire building.
You're an isekai. You get like a mad power. Yeah.
The entire building.
Okay, yeah, roll strength. Nice, yeah. Roll
The entire building.
roll a d20. I give you +5. Never mind.
You gave me +5 on the teeth. Well,
Yeah, so 25 damage. So yeah, I mean,
25
So
damage.
you just smack it across the face, or what?
I slam it down on him, just crumbling the building into nothing.
Yeah, it breaks the building. It breaks his beak.
Oh,
The
well,
part of his
good.
beak breaks off, and it cries out in pain, and like sort of a teal colored blood is like coming out of its beak opening where you've like cracked it off. And
That'll teach you to mess with the regional manager of the regional manager's boss.
yeah. And then it like starts like backing up a little bit. What is Fabian Obesitor Delgado doing?
I've got to calm down. I must remember my training. I will use my key once again.
Oh my god.
This dark power that resides within my arm.
Daraku.
I can't right now.
With a 10,
Oh my.
I gain 3 holds, which I will immediately use 2 to force a change of location.
How does that work?
Essentially, what my character is a spellcasting swordsman. So I would assume that force a change of location would be either done with a sword to like move them purposefully, or magic to move them far. So I'm going to force the change of location. This platypus is now 1,000 feet above the ground, 20 feet away from us.
All right. Yeah, I mean, platypus like disappears and reappears and just starts falling out of the sky. I mean, as he's falling to the ground, Janet, what are you doing?
Just like, I guess, just like, holy shit. What else is happening besides the falling platypus? I'm clearly like out of the way of that. So
Yeah, there's people on fire,
Magic's so cool.
and there's buildings that like look as though they would be on fire, and yet they're not. And the platypus is falling basically directly over top of the egg.
Nice job, Obi. I'm gonna give you a raise.
What's the extra roll for it?
What? Don't mind that.
Okay.
I guess I'm just basically just kind of watching this happen because there's people on fire that I wouldn't put out.
Yeah.
And the thing that we were fighting is in the air falling.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Katie.
Crying on the ground.
Maybe I'm
fucking
doing
mean
my
to
nails
me.
with a Sharpie.
Hey,
My
cool.
lady, are you injured?
So Gary, the platypus makes contact, falls on the egg, hits the ground. Make it everyone roll to defy danger with your dex.
Dude,
10.
I don't dodge.
Yeah. So let's see. So Fabian, you get absolutely drenched with like platypus egg yolk.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't gonna dodge that anyways. What the fuck are you talking about? I opened mouth.
Janet, you dodge it completely. Both Gary and Katie, you just get a little bit of egg yolk on you. But it is slimy, so Katie probably wouldn't like that too much. Or who knows? Maybe Katie likes slimy liquid on it. I don't know. Just like her idol Paris Hilton. So yeah. And the egg cracks, and it kind of the juice of the egg washes over the town. And the people who are still alive and on fire, they get put out. Buildings that look like they're on fire, but not seem to stop smoldering. That's what happens. What are you guys doing?
Collecting, I guess, some egg yolk to cook because we're hungry.
I'm gonna start looking around for
Is the
valuables.
platypus dead?
Yeah, it's definitely dead.
I begin looking around for valuables.
Oh, well. Looks
There's
like
always
we're about
loot
to have
after a
some
boss.
platypus meat.
Yep, an egg.
I'm still crying.
I begin wiping off her feet.
Cool. So, you guys are there just like milling around doing whatever you're doing. And this sort of older gentleman, half charred face with a cane and a robe, comes walking up, and he has Jewel behind him. They've got burns on him. And he says, "You four, are you the fabled heroes come to save our world?"
What?
I'm no fucking hero, buddy.
It's a kind.
Okay, for once, I think I'm gonna believe Obi here. There's some weird, crazy shit
He
going
says,
on.
Wait a
our
minute. Have you been
scriptures,
calling me Obi?
What?
What?
our scriptures tale of 4 heroes that will arrive in strange clothing from another world, and they will save us from the plagues that rule our land. You must be those heroes.
You're fucking insane. But
I give a gracious bow and almost titter over.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I'm like, we are here to save you.
He
Do
says,
you have some food?
Say we're hungry, and also like save you from what?
he says, from the impending doom, of course. The impending doom that is foretold in legend. It's going to wipe us out if the heroes don't save us.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't give a shit about anything. I'm just really fucking starving.
This is just like that time, and I got isekai'd with my best friends when the main hero met the village chieftain, and the village chieftain promised them their daughter.
He's, I have no daughters to offer you, but I do have sons.
Close enough.
He says, okay, well, we must rebuild our town, but listen, the prophecy says that you will gather the 4 crystals of power and defeat their guardians, and when you do that, you'll be able to beat the demon lord.
We need resources.
He says,
What do you have?
he looks around at the mostly burnt down town and the people who
He
are
just holds
mostly
up a
dead,
stick.
and he's like, you can have anything that is here. And he sort of gestures.
Well, then where was the weapon shop?
He says, oh, we are but a simple farming town. We don't really have weapons.
Well, do you have like a sickle or something?
He says, maybe the farm shed is just over there. It's where we plant the rice fields.
I'm gonna excitedly start tottering over there.
Yeah.
At full fat man pace of half mile an hour.
He says, and what about the rest of you?
I already told you I'm fucking starving.
He says,
Is
yes.
there like a Starbucks or something around here? Because we can't go to fucking Gary's Starbucks because he fucking ruined it.
I ruined it. I believe Janet ripped off, or Tannic, or whatever you want to call Tannic, Tunic, Tana, whatever weird spelling freaking name. I believe she ripped something apart in there, and I threw a table at you and broke the floor.
Well,
He
first
says,
of all,
I've never heard
like,
of this
the electricity didn't
Starbucks,
work.
but
Anyway,
there's the ruins of the pentagram gazelles over there.
Oh, what?
Fine, what the fuck ever. and I'll
It's
just
the
walk over
pentagram
that way.
gazelles. It's a fine eatery deli, and they have the most fascinating teas.
I'm already walking that way.
We want food, not fucking tea.
As well as you can see, the town's a little bit demolished at the moment.
There's egg and meat everywhere. Cook the platypus.
Yes, well, that will take some time, you see.
Just start a fire on one of the houses that you're never gonna rebuild.
When you say fire, he kind of recoils a little, and he's like, fire. He says, I don't know that we'll be setting any fires as of now.
From a distance, I'm gonna yell out, ask him if the platypus has a monster core.
He says,
Does the platypus
a
have
monster
monster
core?
core?
do you mean the soul stone?
Yeah,
It
sure.
has a
let's call
soul stone.
Yes, all monsters have inside them a soul stone. It's buried deep inside of their heart.
Okay, fuck it. I just go over there and I walk into there to go find it while ripping open whatever's left of its flesh to go to the heart. I'm gonna be covered in blood and ass and shit when I come out, so it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I mean, I guess roll on. Let's roll on wisdom. See how long it takes you. It'll happen.
Well, I gotta see what is there even. Of course, there's not a plus on that. Okay. It obviously happens very
Yeah,
quickly.
you find it real
without-
quick. You don't have to like do a lot of searching. You kind of get right to it. Yeah, you pull it out, and it's this sort of pulsing purple stone about the size of a baseball.
Is it this?
He says,
Is this what we're talking about?
Oh my! I do believe that's the largest soul stone I've ever seen.
Okay, and I throw it at Daniel's character. I'm here, catch.
He's like.
I'm over in the random
Yeah.
burnt down
Oh
building.
well. Okay, well let's not throw it like that.
Yeah.
There's no telling
I mean,
what
you-
dangerous.
You could
Baseball,
roll a strength
pitch it
roll
at
to
my
like
head.
rocket throw it at him, and it might kill him.
I don't want to know his body
No,
should
no.
be able to absorb it.
I would like
but
to prep for him to throw it at me so that I can eat it when it gets to me.
Oh no! I'm not throwing it at him. I'll just keep it for right now.
Janet, this guy walks up to you, and he's got like a swoopy haircut.
Swoopy.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey,
Hey.
so you're from another world?
What the fuck
Yeah.
is going on right now?
Does
Am I in a teen drama now too?
does it suck too?
Totally.
Wow. Yeah, this
Are you
world
gonna start
also
singing
sucks.
My Fucking Chemical Romance?
Do you have
What's going-
monsters in your world?
Oh my gosh. Where am I?
Yes.
Oh my
they're
god,
called
would you two just make out already?
They're called
Damn.
Karens.
Oh, is she one of your monsters?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we have one coming in the store each week thinking she can get some free shit for something that was discounted 3 weeks ago.
Katie, you take a D4 of psychological damage for not getting your way.
Oh,
You want to roll it? Or you want me to roll it? I mean, if I
You
roll,
roll it. It's gonna fucking hurt anyway. It always does.
of course it's a 4.
Oh my.
guys, I feel really bad. I'm like down to fucking like 3 health.
So the the
Oh my.
Shroopy guys like that building you came in is kind of weird.
Yeah.
This is
People
So,
get
I-
coffee out
so-
of it and shit.
So since Katie's, look, I hate you and you get on my nerves. I hate you.
but her dad's
I
rich.
hate you. I
Not what
hate
you said when you wanted to see my ass.
I hate you, but your dad's
Poke my
rich,
head out
and
of
if
a
you
building,
fucking-
Katie's ass.
You know what? Hey, no, you know what? I bet Katie's dad owns the Starbucks.
Probably.
I have no idea.
I hate you, and your dad owns the Starbucks. So here is the potion out of my Richard gear. Apparently, this may make you feel better.
What does that give you? 10?
It's literally a fucking bottle of Midol.
Why does
Maybe-
Gary have that?
Mandatory for the
You want me
store
to tell you
after
why
the
Gary
incident.
has that? Because Gary has a bunch of bitches that work at his store.
He plays it smart and safe.
Yeah. So Fabian, in the storehouse, you find there's just a lot of like pickaxes
I'm
and
listening.
there's some shovels, some hose. You know,
It takes 2 of each and eat them.
cool. You shove them down your gullet hole.
God, this is amazing.
Cool. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna head back out.
Yeah. So you head back out, and Janet's talking to some local, and Katie's just on the ground, you know, complaining, you know, downing a bottle of Midol, while Gary's standing beside her, just shaking his head.
So what do you say about the stone?
Gary
I
says,
hand him the stone.
Awesome. I ate it.
Oh, gee. I didn't expect that.
the
That's
Maybe
what
I can synchronize with its power.
the elder's like oh dear, oh no, I don't. No one's ever eaten a soul stone before that I know of.
It's slightly spicy.
He says, oh my.
Have you ever seen somebody throw an entire fucking building at a monster either?
He says, no, the heroes of legend are truly amazing, aren't they? He says, well then, I guess I'll leave you to it. I guess, thanks for helping out our town, and I look forward to saving the world, yes? Okay.
I'll be back for your son.
Once again, we're not fucking saving your world.
I don't even know what we're supposed to do, but
And
I guess I look at the other dude and I'm like, what is this old fart talking about?
So the old man looks at the Shruby hair boy and says, come with me, Robert. Come, boy. We must go help prepare the town. And,
so he really is a golden retriever.
And so the guy's like, well, that's my dad. He sucks too. It's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you
And
too.
he looks at your name tag and he says, Janet, even though it says Tanet.
Aw, he knew my name.
And he walks away and he's like, yeah, it's a cool name.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, hope you save our world and stuff, or not, whatever. And he walks over to the old man and starts walking off with him.
All right, Gary, listen. If Isekai rules are to be believed, and this seems like the case to believe in them, we've got to defeat the great evil to get back to our world. I don't know where he went, but
You think I want to get back to our world? I want to fucking go back.
Gary's like, I got
thank
a
God you're
mortgage.
saying
I don't have that anymore.
In our world, I couldn't pick up a fucking building. I just picked up a fucking building.
I'm actually really glad you said that because I don't want to leave.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get most of the stones, and then we're just gonna help the demon lord. No, that'd be terrible.
No, we could do that. I remember reading an ancient manuscript one time where
Okay,
the
no,
hero was the demon lord. We can be good but bad.
So, anyways,
we're just gonna we'll figure it out later.
Okay.
We'll
Whatever
send them
gets us to
back.
stay.
yeah. So, I mean, do you ask around? Like, did you ask any questions around town about even where do you begin, or do you just start walking off in a random direction? I mean, are you gonna look for the crystals, or are you just gonna
No, we're definitely gonna look for the
go
crystals.
start a goat farm?
Gathering information is key to this process. We need to find villagers who aren't on fire.
I mean, none of them are on fire anymore. They all got egg yolked out of fire.
Oh, we managed to save the town. That's an accolade! I'm gonna find the nearest villager and begin asking them about where to find some rocks.
Yeah, I mean, there's the rubble of a nearby home, and there's people just digging through their belongings or someone else's belongings. You can't really tell.
Hey, you!
Stealing.
So it's like a man and a small child, little boy. He's like, us?
Yes, except not the small child. I've not been allowed near his public school for a while.
Oh my god.
He says, what's a public school?
Nothing. No, wait. Sorry, you don't need to worry about that. I'm good. We're good.
Okay. Hey, are you the heroes?
Yes.
I can
Yes,
tell because you have
indeed
funny
we are.
clothes.
And I strike like a weird, awkward, heroic pose.
So fucking sick and tired of this hero's bullshit.
So he looks at Katie and he says, "What's wrong with your nose?"
Fuck you.
He says,
Katie, listen, my queen. If we complete this quest, though, they'll give us a lot of money.
I already have money.
Even more money. Think about the money you have, then triple it. You could buy the Lamborghini tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck my dad. Let's do this. I don't have to work for fucking Gary anymore.
God, you're so lucky you're pretty.
So, I feel like Katie probably is attractive, except for her nose is slightly bent because her dad hasn't paid for the plastic surgery yet. It's her one flaw.
That flaw even holds beauty to me.
Oh my goodness.
So he's like, so what did you want? I mean, we're just trying to get well, the rubble. Yeah. What do you want?
Oh, we're looking for some magical stones to fulfill the prophecy.
He's like, you mean the crystals of legend?
Indeed.
He says, oh yeah, yeah. Well,
We
I
have
think
one in the back of our shed.
I think one
What?
town over, like they've got one of the crystals of legend in the gift shop. Yeah, it's on display. I mean, you can buy it if you have like, 32 billion, credits. But I mean, no one can afford it, obviously. But it's really just a tourist trap to get people in. But yeah, they've got one of the stones of legend. And then I think the aquarium to the north's got like one of the stones of legend, but that's like 100 miles away. And then let's see, there's Big Frankie's Tavern. That's about 50 miles to the west. I think they've got one of the magic stones. And then I think the other one's like foretold to be lost or some stuff.
We thank you very much for this information.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got leads.
Did you just say there's one right down the street?
Yeah,
Let's fucking go get this crystal.
let's fucking go.
It was like the next town over. Is what he said.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
basically.
go already. Shit, this place
Wait.
sucks.
Wait, do I have to walk? Fuck.
So yeah, okay. So y'all head over like it's like I don't know, probably like I mean it's still a town over, right? So it's probably like half a day's walk.
Oh god. Someone kill me.
And
At
because
this
I
point, I
didn't
might
listen
join
to
the
any
demon
of the
lord.
story, I just keep picking up random rocks going, are you a magic crystal? Like shaking it and they going, fuck no you aren't, and like throwing it back onto the road.
So yeah, you'll get to the next town over, and then this building back here, there's a sign, and it says gift shop. see one of the fabled magic crystals.
I'm going into the fucking shop. Bye.
Yes, my queen, I will follow you.
Cool. And Janet and Gary, you guys going into?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, you guys walk in, and there's all kinds of just like knickknacks and the fantasy medieval equivalent of like cheap stuff in there, and then like high up on a pedestal, like a stone pedestal inside a glass case, is this like blue shimmering crystal, and it says on the plaque, fabled crystal of water, one of four, and it says 5 coins for portrait.
Okay.
How many people are in here?
I mean, there's
Would be
probably
like-
like 10 or so people in there, plus employees.
I'm gonna be tapping on the counter, going, "Excuse me, I need
so-
to talk to a manager."
So, well, also in the back, there's a coffee shop. It's Pentagram Gazelles.
Need to talk to the manager, please.
So one of the people walks up.
I go to the coffee shop.
So you're at the front where the gift shop register is, and the person there walks up, and she's like, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
Listen, I need that, and I just point at the crystal.
She says, "I mean, me too, girl. I could afford all kinds of things with that, but like you ain't getting that."
But I want it.
Yeah, well, I want to not have to work this stupid job, but my dad said he won't buy me a new cart unless I work here.
My father won't give me a fucking car either. I hate him so much.
I think you left the T off the word cart, honey.
I said what I meant.
I'm starting to
It
get
says-
the meat sweats. There's 2
She
of
says-
them.
Look, if you go over there, you can have your portrait made for free. Like, just tell him to make your portrait, and then you always pay afterwards. And then like when he asks you to pay, just tell him like it's dog shit and you don't like it and you're not paying for it. And then when he's not looking, just walk away.
Is that your dad taking the pictures?
Oh God, no. My dad owns this shop. He doesn't actually work here. He's mayor of this town. Yeah. But like, you know, even he has people he answers to.
Listen, you sound pretty cool. There's a guy that's gonna be coming in soon. His name's Gary. Don't let him look at you or your ass. He's a fucking pervert.
He said, "Oh, I know the type. I've been there, honey." So,
All right, so I'm gonna walk over to the guy taking pictures.
yeah. So, Katie's over there with the guy's picture is. Gary, you go to the coffee shop. What are you doing back there?
I'm gonna have some coffee because I can't have coffee at my fucking shop.
Yeah, and you're all starving still, by the way.
No, you can't.
Well, coffee is a filler.
Clearly,
So-
it's a magical starving because I've consumed so many things.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, they what kind, did you order like a black coffee?
I order what's one of their nicest coffee.
Okay.
What-
So, well, we've recently upgraded. We now have a nice spring coffee. It's got some goat's milk in it and a little hibiscus.
What the fuck are you feeding me?
It's coffee. Yes.
How about you know what? You know what? I own a coffee shop myself that got destroyed in the other town over. How about I make you a cup of coffee?
He says,
Where's your manager?
he looks around. He's like, I'm the manager.
All right.
So
Are you?
He says, am I? Yes, I am.
You sound very nervous when you say that.
He says, yeah, I'm the manager, and if you have any complaints, you can tell them to me.
I don't have a complaint. Let me make a cup of coffee.
He says, but I'm not supposed to let anybody back here.
But you're the manager.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, and I say I say you can't come back here. Yeah, that's right. You can't come back here.
But where's your manager? Where's your real manager?
He says,
Is he a mean person?
I mean,
Where's your real manager?
Listen, okay, I've already been written up like 5 times, okay, and like I can't get in trouble anymore. I need this
You're
job.
I'm not going to get you in trouble. Where's your manager?
But I can't let anybody behind the counter.
I'm not coming behind the counter if you let me talk to your manager.
He says, I'm still getting fired today. So I knew I shouldn't have like smoked the root. God. And he walks back in the back. So while that's going on, what's Fabian doing?
Fabian's gonna find who looks to be the most knowledgeable in this establishment.
So I mean, I guess roll discern realities. Roll on your wisdom.
Oh,
So you see this guy over there. He's by a bookshelf of books for sale, and he definitely looks like the person you should talk to.
you! I need a word.
So he turns around, and he has some really thick glasses, and he pushes them up, and he goes, "Hey,
Oh God.
what's that?"
You seem to be of the knowledgeable sort.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know a lot.
Can you tell me how much this is worth? And I'm going to regurgitate the beast core or whatever and hold it out towards him.
He says, "Oh, that shiny rock there.
Yes.
I'm an expert in rocks, and that's worth like 25 silver pieces. Yeah, yeah."
How much is that in credits?
He says, "Oh, well, we don't trade credits here in this town. That's one of those. It's a union thing, and we're not part of the union.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, is there a way to absorb this into my body and take its power?
He says, yeah. If you like crush it up and snort it, you definitely you'll get its power. Mm-hmm.
Gary.
Gary's dealing with the shop owner. All right, so Janet, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if the Pentacle Gazelles has food.
The Pentagram Gazelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so Gary's up there. So like Gary's talking with the guy, and the guy went back to the manager. So you walk up, and nobody's at the counter right now. So Gary's
Dang
standing
it.
there.
I wanted food, Gary. What did you do?
I'm going to get their manager.
All right.
What's Katie doing?
I walk up to the guy that takes the pictures. And I point it to it. And I'm like, I want that so bad. Yup, that's happening.
He says, "Oh, wow, you're so pretty. You deserve that.
Thank you.
You deserve it. You know what? I'm gonna get it for you." And he starts
You're
climbing.
so sweet.
He starts climbing the pillar that it's on, and he only gets like halfway up, and this guy rushes up, big, burly like orc, grabs him by the collar and slams him on the ground. And he points at him and he says, "Hey, you're touching the crystal. You know better."
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. So Gary, the guy comes into the back with the manager. It's a dwarf, and he's walking out. And he says, and he's saying to the guys he's walking, he's like, "What did you do this time? God, you're always pissing off the customers. Stupid fucking ass." "Yes, sir. How may I help you today?"
You have horrible services. You have horrible workers as well.
He says, "God, they're the worst. God, you just can't find good help these days."
That's my type of man right here. Or what are you?
I'm a dwarf.
The fuck is? You know what? Doesn't matter. Manly man, I see. So he was trying to serve me a cup of coffee, but he started saying all these weird things.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you're aware, of course, that coffee is well, it's a new product here in these lands. Obviously, we've only had it about a year, and Pentagram Gazelles is the only proprietor of coffee in the known world. We source our beans from a very secret location, and our recipes are handed down from corporate.
The only one in land.
The only franchise. No one else. No other franchise is bringing coffee.
Well, you must never heard of Starbucks, good sir.
Starbucks. I've never heard of such a place.
You know what? Let me make you a cup of coffee.
He says,
I've dealt with coffee for 20 plus years.
"Perhaps you could tell me what to do and I'll do it."
Okay, I explained to him what to do.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess roll on charisma maybe.
That's definitely a 0. So yeah, that didn't work too well.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes okay. It's not necessarily to his palate. He says, That's an interesting flavor, sir. Not quite what I was expecting, but it's not bad."
Well, no, I'll taste his coffee.
Okay. Yeah. So he makes it. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, you ate it. You absolutely ate it.
I spit it out and I say this tastes like absolute piss water.
Hey, it's dirt coffee.
Who designed this?
He says,
This is terrible.
so as soon as you spit it out, he slaps the employee and he says, "What did you do to the machines?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened. I did everything like you told me to. I don't know what's going on."
Oh my gosh, what does these machines look like?
This suspiciously looks similar to the equipment that you have at Starbucks.
Oh my gosh.
All made of wood.
It's good. Oh, can I see if there's something wrong with them currently?
He says, "All right, but you can't tell anyone. I can't have corporate bearing down on me for
Okay,
those are
I
trade
won't
secrets,
tell
you know."
anybody. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, when you get back there, the designs are very familiar to you.
This looks exactly like. Did you guys steal our idea?
So you can tell that the coffee filter has not been replaced like in a long time.
Ever.
Maybe ever.
Oh, well, here's your problem. Right here. This is fucking disgusting. There's mold on it. This should not be a thing.
That's
You
gross.
should probably change this.
And
This is probably not his fault because he probably didn't even know this existed, obviously. And now we're going to brew a fresh pot of coffee, and we'll see what happens. That's on you. I don't know what you want me to roll.
Oh yeah, I guess roll with a +2 advantage because you're an expert at making coffee yourself.
Still fucking terrible. Even worse than the first batch.
Yeah. Well, so you they didn't have a replacement filter, so you made it without a filter, which
Coffee grounds.
It's got grounds in it and everything. Yeah. And so yeah, it's just not great. He says, "Oh, that's still not good. Something's still wrong here." So, this goes on. So Janet, the
Paul,
employee,
what's going on? Y'all need to go steal some items.
Janet, the employee that was helping them and he's now no longer engaged with them is like,
Okay.
Can I help you, miss?
Yes. Do you have some food?
He says, we have some biscuits, and we've got some I think they're called scones.
Yes.
He says, "Okay."
Ooh, you're feeding her scones?
He's like, do you have that'll be one silver, please?
Do I have anything that would be anywhere close to their stuff?
I mean, you don't have any silver.
Can I roll to see if I have something that they'll take?
You can try and charisma into it.
Okay.
I'm sure since it's you have jewelry on.
Yeah.
Since you are to Janet.
Yeah. So what are you trying to trade?
Janet.
I mean, you might have coins, right? And you'd be like, yeah, these are definitely silver, even though they're not.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
Coins.
Looks over.
You get some nickels and some quarters.
Yeah.
And it looks like silver, right? And he's like, oh, okay. Is this foreign money?
Yeah.
It's foreign, all right.
It
Yeah,
is.
it doesn't have the king's crest on it. Oh, so weird. He says, yeah, but this seems like legit. Okay, yeah, here you go. And he gives you this gun. All right, Fabian, what are you doing?
Well, I've made my way over to Gary.
Yeah.
Gary,
Yeah.
my friend.
Yes, baby.
I need you to do me a big favor.
What?
I need you to take this orb, and I need you to crush it with your heroic strength into a powder.
Why?
It will help us on our quest.
Okay. Fucking sure, I guess.
All right, roll strength.
This is one of my employees, by the way.
He says, yeah, he looks like a retard.
Hi, I am Obesitor.
You want me to do that with strength?
Yeah.
Did that not go through? Obviously, I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna assist him.
How are you assisting?
Kind of chop
I'll
at
be
it
right
with the
back. Make
sword
some
so that
food
it's
and
weak
we'll
first.
While it was in my hands? Okay.
No, I said first.
Yeah.
Before you try to break
roll 2d6 plus your bond of 1, I guess.
7.
All right. So you You manage to crush the thing. Can I get everyone to roll Defy Danger for me, please?
On what?
Dex or Strength or Constitution or whatever.
Well, then, you know what? Yeah, that's still good.
Still a 7.
Ooh.
Still alive.
Yeah. So, where was oh yes, right for Janet. All right. Shall I roll for Janet? I'll roll.
Janet's
Damn
dead.
it, Janet.
She got 10. Look at that.
Oh wow, she's definitely alive.
So when you crush it, it explodes. Like an explosion comes out of it. And because you're strong isekai characters, none of you die, but definitely Gary and Fabian take some amount of damage from it. We're gonna say 1. Look at that. The dice gods are nice.
So we just shrug it off.
The explosion, like, literally vaporizes everyone around you along with the building, and the only thing left is a crater in the ground to you guys and the stone pillar with the crystal on it. And then you do have the powder.
I'm gonna be like, see, told you. And then I'm gonna start snorting the powder.
I'm gonna pick something up and throw it at the crystal so I can knock it down and get it.
I'm just going to knock the pillar down that the thing is on.
Right.
I'm sure I could do that.
Wait, everything was vaporized around us, so there should
Except
be
the
no
pillar.
Except
He
for
said
the
the
pillar,
pillar. He said a pillar.
Oh, the pillar too?
Yeah, and what the crystal is on.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, we're just gonna take this and go.
So when you knock the pillow over and the crystal falls, underneath the crystal, a slip of like paper, business card size, flies out from underneath it onto the ground.
Nice.
I guess I'll pick it up.
Cool. Free rolling papers.
Yeah.
No, stop touching everything that.
Hey, I've still got a little more of that sticky from my mom's
Hey,
closet.
What does this say on
What's
it?
Katie's dad's name?
Daddy.
His name's Bobby.
Yeah.
Brown.
Last name?
Fuck you. You don't need to know it.
Bobby, fuck you.
Yeah. So the business card reads, Robert, fuck you, hedge fund manager for Starbucks.
Awesome. What the fuck is my dad's card doing here?
Yeah, what the fuck is your dad's card doing here in a different world?
I don't fucking know, Gary. I didn't even know he owned this fucking coffee shop. Oh, I meant to say the pile of rubble, because you're a piece of shit manager.
Yep, it was my fault the giant fucking demon platypus stepped on it.
Well, your job is to stop that thing from
To
doing
be fair,
stuff
you
like
did
that.
try to blame us for it, so there's that.
Yeah.
So yeah, after a few seconds, you're sitting there. Where the pillar was, and you knocked it over, right? The ground starts to rumble, and it, like sort of almost like sand. The ground starts sinking in as though something's opened up, like a cavern. And out of it comes a giant claw. And it's attached to a big old arm, and it's going down into this hole, and it starts pulling itself up.
Fuck this, I'm out. I'm walking away.
And you hear a roar.
We're good. Let's head north.
Yeah, time to leave. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I scoop up what powder I can get and keep snorting it as we're running.
Can you roll a Defy Danger on your Constitution for me?
Sure. 12.
Cool. Yeah. Nothing terrible is happening to you at the moment as you're snorting the stuff. As you guys start walking or running, what's happening?
Leaving.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Promptly to the
away
north.
from whatever that sound was.
Area.
Yeah. A giant monster rises up out of the hole, and it it looks like a sort of demonic llama, a demonic bipedal llama. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
The llama.
Yeah. And it starts chasing after you. It starts running, awkwardly. It's very like lanky run to it.
I'm gonna scream, Fabian, fucking save me!
I'm going to attempt to use my key once again. Oh, you don't even have to roll for that. I will save you anytime you say so.
God.
All right. Are we?
Channel my inner key.
Oh my gosh. He's doing it again.
I swirl around, put my fingers up to my forehead, channel the key through my blade.
Oh, can you do some hand signs for me? That'd be great.
Oh man, you missed opportunity. Should have been like,
Yeah.
And I force change his location back into the hole.
Cool. So yeah, it's running, and then like it just like swaps away, and then you hear like a roar from the cave, and like the hand comes up, but like you're a good distance away, so you just keep
Keep
running.
going. Just keep running.
Yeah.
Yep.
yep, not stopping.
Yep. So everyone's running. Can you all roll a defy danger on your constitution for me?
Oh yeah.
Is everybody?
Yep.
Daniel?
Danny? Is that a
I
6
did
on your
roll.
part?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. So the hunger pains are getting pretty intense, and so for
Even after I ate.
yeah, that doesn't cure it at all. Fabian, you're taking 5 damage from that. Everyone else, you're for the 7 to 9s. You're going to take 2 damage internally from the hunger pains. Gary, you've been hungry before. Maybe you've been homeless before. I don't know. You seem to be withstanding it.
Which last game are you talking about that we?
This
we
was the
did?
goblin game.
Yeah, so you didn't play
Okay,
the
so
goblin.
I never played that, so I have no idea why I'm hungry.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, you guys are like booking it, and like the monsters at a distance. So you get to what you feel is like a far enough distance away. You're sort of like in a forest, the mountains. It's starting to get late at night, and as you're walking along, you come across a shack in the woods. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
Yes or no?
Yes.
I can,
I
yeah.
do. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you come across the shack in the woods. What do you want to do?
I don't fucking think so. Fabian, you first.
Yes, my liege. And I kick the door open.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as you kick the door open, it's just sort of like an empty, like rundown shack on the inside.
I wield my blade ahead of me as I enter, turning side to side. I think we're clear.
All right, am I going?
Yeah. So you guys go inside the shack, and the air is very just still, and
I open a window to air the place out.
yeah. So I mean, are you gonna explore? Or are you just gonna hang out here? It's like say it's nighttime.
I'm not doing shit. Taking a nap.
Fabian needs sleepy bye. I've done
So-
way more exercise than I have my whole life.
What is the discern realities again?
On wisdom.
Okay, so on the nothing.
Cool. All right.
I discern a little bit.
Yeah. So as you're sort of looking around the shack, looking for stuff, you do find there's a rug on the ground that looks like it's been disturbed a little more recently, and then also you can see that one of the chairs looks like it's been moved slightly to the left, so you can see like a very slight drag like in the dust where it was sitting, and so that's what you see.
I tell them what I see.
That means this is a den for thieves. Likely. If the manuscripts are to be believed.
Doing these fucking manuscripts. But, you know what? Alright.
I mean, they've gotten us this far, right?
That is true. I cannot deny that.
Such a fucking nerd.
Oh, but this nerd's gonna save your day, baby. God, I'm so tired.
So, you guys don't investigate the rug or the chair, and you just like hang out.
I'm going to lay on top of the rug.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, nothing happens.
I hope it eats you. Oh, damn.
Actually, I'm going to lift up the rug to see if there's a trapdoor, and if
There's
there
definitely a
is, lay
trapdoor
on-
underneath it, for sure.
I lay on top of the trapdoor rug.
Okay.
No one will be able to lift me.
Cool. Gary, what are you do? What are you up to?
You laid on the he laid on the trap door.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did he lay on the trap door?
Yeah, he's laying on top of it.
Oh well. Oh well. Then there's no way to open the trap door now.
I mean,
No.
if you want in, you can just tell me to move.
I don't know what.
I figured if
Move
we're
out
gonna
of the way
sleep here
so we
tonight,
can see what's in the trap door.
I'm gonna just lazily roll off the side of it.
All right. And I try to pull open the trap door
Yeah, it opens. Yep. And
forcefully.
there's a staircase that leads down.
Well, it looks like I'm going down the staircase.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
I'm gonna do that scoot slide thing
Yep.
people do behind him.
Just like going kata 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 kata.
It's more like click, click as I break the stairs.
What are Janet and Katie doing as they're heading down the stairs?
Yep, walking forward.
Good fucking luck, you idiots. And I'm gonna sit on the chair.
I'm going down the steps, but like begrudgingly.
So they start heading down the steps, and you can hear them like getting further and further down the steps, Katie. And suddenly you hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
It says, "Milk delivery."
Nope, I'm out. I'm going down the stairs.
Milk?
Then you hear like louder. It says, "Let me in. Let me in. I have your milk."
What kind
That's
of
a
milk?
rape right there, sir.
Yep.
Give the milk. Yeah, no.
So yeah, Gary, I mean, you went down first. The stairway is quite long, and then you get down into an opening of a room, and there's like a. Oh, you know what? Just on realities. There's
11.
There's a light switch on the wall.
I don't know shit.
You don't know. So you walk in the room.
I
you
go
can't
to
see
turn
her.
on the light switch.
And you flick on the light switch, and a bulb light in the center of the room comes on. There's a desk.
That's
with,
not blinding at
with
all.
a journal on it, and some. There's a pen, clicky pen, and it says Starbucks on the side, sitting beside it.
What?
The fuck is going on here?
Gary, were we planning on what's it called? Where you make a
Expansion.
company bigger? Expansion. Yes, thank you. Gary, were we planning an expansion into alternate worlds? Is this like that time I got reincarnated in an alternate world and started a McDonald's?
How many of those? You know what? I'm not asking about that right now because those
Thousands.
fucking titles feel like they get longer and longer each time you say one.
So Katie,
And the
you
fact
get,
that you have a specific one for that is crazy.
Katie,
But okay.
you get to the bottom, and they're arguing about some McDonald's thing.
Oh my god, I could totally go for some chicken nugs right now. Shut the fuck up, I'm still hungry.
I wish you'd eat my nugs.
Shut up, you fat fuck.
Sorry.
So Janet, there's a journal there. Do you look at that maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you open up the journal, and it says, as soon as you open the front cover, it says, journal, journal 8, inside the front cover.
Okay. And when I open it up.
Yeah. So as you keep thumbing through it, it says, day number 483. The expansion of the franchise has gone well. The locals seem respondent to the coffee. I will use the golden riches from this world to enrich my life and mine.
Yeah, I definitely relay that information in the notebook.
Okay.
Does anyone else look at the notebook, or is it just Janet looking at it?
I mean, I could look at it because I'm the manager, but I figured I'll discern reality, so look at it to see if I can even fucking read
Yeah.
it. No, actually, I am a fucking stupid, idiotic janitor that actually knows nothing, obviously. Yeah, whatever she said is exactly what I read too. Is God, I'm fucking stupid. Why did I not pass 5th grade?
It's written in cursive, that's why.
I don't know what ancient
It's all my
fucking
poetry.
word. Oh my gosh.
Is it Japanese? I can read Japanese.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, no.
yeah. She said, yeah. There's nothing else in the book, and I just fling it to the side.
With your superhuman strength that embeds itself in the wall.
Yeah, it's absolutely gone.
So actually, Katie, can you roll discern realities for me?
Sure. It's gonna be on. Oh, of course. This is gonna be great. Nope.
Yeah, it just smells funny down here, and you don't like it.
Fabian, did you fucking fart or something? It stinks.
No, I did that about midway down. It'd be weird if it traveled this far.
Yeah. All right. So, y'all do anything with that news? There's a coat hanger in the back, and there's like an Armani suit blazer on it. Although none of you might know it's Armani. Like Katie would know, but she's not paying attention.
Nope.
There's a desk, and the desk has some drawers in it.
Well, I guess we go through the drawers because I don't know what to do with the information I just got. So
Yeah, I mean, even the
I'm gonna be
drawers.
searching for secret walls.
There's a nice bottle of aged whiskey, definitely from your world inside. And then there's a book, and it says coffee recipes.
dang. I show that to everybody.
Yeah,
Guys, this place fucking stinks.
yeah, it's definitely
I'm
like
good. I don't drink coffee.
It's definitely like Starbucks recipes for sure.
Yeah.
So Gary, you would know. You would know, like you like those are all Starbucks recipes.
Why the fuck is these here?
Well, I deduce that I think Katie's dad's been here before.
Well, I deduced that
We would
too, but
never
they-
stay in such a shit shack.
Shut the hell up, Katie. Obviously, there's something going on, and your dad's part of it.
Cool. Everyone roll Defy Danger with your Constitution, please.
Okay.
Ouch.
Also, ouch.
Yeah, I'm fucking
I
dead.
made it.
So
It's those biscuits I had earlier.
5 hunger damage internally to all the people less than 6 or 6 and less, and then for
Did you say 5 or 500?
5.
He said 5.
Okay.
And then Janet, you're just taking 2.
Okay.
As the hunger consumes you from the inside.
I would like to regurgitate a pickaxe,
Sure.
and then I'm going to use my sword magic on the pickaxe.
Okay.
Well, I get one hold, but yeah,
Uh,
something else happens.
the pickaxe breaks, and it breaks violently and embeds itself into your chest, and you take just 1 damage there. Look at that.
Well, with my glowing chest pickaxe, I'm going to use my one hold to remove it from my chest.
Okay.
Change its location.
Okay.
It's not a force change, so I can't choose where it is.
Okay. Yeah, it just disappears. So you hear upstairs a crash, and then you hear echoing down the staircase. I've come to deliver your milk.
God damn it, there's a monster! And I'm just gonna run to the other side of the room.
Okay,
Can I
you're the
pull a
last
rape
one that
whistle
came
out of
in.
my adventuring gear and begin blowing it?
Sure.
Just rape.
So you suddenly hear stomping down the staircase, like just running down, and it's very heavy-footed. And then through the door that leads into the room you're in, some of the wood just breaks free, and the deranged llama head pokes through, and he says, "Here's Johnny," and then we fade to black and it's over. We hit time. So that's where we're in for now. I mean, obviously we could do some more of this.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't think we should.
you're all
This
dying.
was just a nugget of gold.
You're all dying from hunger because Trixie or Ditzy or whatever her name was, Amanda's goblin has this thing where they can cause plagues, and she cursed she cursed the Starbucks employees with the plague of hunger, so they're all
Yes,
going
I
to
did.
starve to death. So, anyways, that's it. That's all we got. Time's out. So, yeah, and Katie's dad is definitely running this Pentagram Gazelle's coffee chain here in this world as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. So, anyways, thanks for being
That was
Starbucks
the
employees.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
James, thanks for eating a fiery penis.
Yes, thank you.
This has been really fun.
I finally
Katie,
got to get my world dream of making someone eat a dick.
Katie, I thank you so much for letting me wipe your feet off.
You're welcome, Fabian. It's fucking gross.
Thanks for all our stream participants. We'll catch you next time. Hopefully back on our regular schedule next week.
Later.